Scary toilet. The haunting of Restroom 13. I had heard stories about the infamous restroom on the 13th floor of the abandoned hotel. They said it was cursed, haunted by an ancient spirit that had once been a custodian of the place. But being the adventurous fool that I am, curiosity got the better of me, and I couldn't resist the temptation to explore the haunted restroom. The hotel itself had a dark and eerie history. It was built in the late 1800s and was once a glamorous place frequented by the elite. However, a series of unfortunate events, including mysterious deaths and unexplained disappearances, led to its eventual closure. Since then, the place had been abandoned, left to rot and decay. I reached the 13th floor, my heart pounding in my chest. The flickering lights in the corridor added to the ominous ambience. As I approached the restroom, a chilling breeze brushed against my face, sending shivers down my spine. Pushing the creaking door open, I stepped inside, and an overpowering stench filled my nostrils. The restroom was a dismal sight. Broken tiles adorned the floor, and the walls were smeared with what looked like dried blood. Rusty, broken pipes hung from the ceiling, giving the place an almost nightmarish appearance. But what caught my attention the most was the old, graffiti-covered mirror above the sink. I moved closer to inspect the mirror, my breath fogging it up momentarily. The graffiti seemed to dance and morph into eerie shapes before my eyes. And then, I saw it, the reflection of a man standing right behind me. My heart skipped a beat, and I whirled around, but there was no one there. Shaking off the feeling of unease, I decided to explore the restroom further. As I walked deeper into the room, I heard faint whispers echoing off the walls. The whispers grew louder and more sinister, as if mocking me for daring to intrude on their domain. A cold sweat broke out on my forehead, and I felt an invisible force pushing me back towards the entrance. I pressed on, determined to uncover the truth. I entered one of the stalls, and to my horror, I saw words etched into the door, almost as if they had been carved with sharp claws: "Leave now or suffer forever." My heart raced, but I couldn't back down now. I had to know what was going on. Suddenly, the restroom door slammed shut behind me, sealing me inside. Panic took hold of me as I struggled to open it again. But it was as if an unseen force was keeping me trapped inside this sinister place. The room began to change around me. The broken tiles repaired themselves. The walls became pristine, and the rusty pipes vanished. It was as if the restroom was restoring itself to its former grandeur, but with a malevolent twist. Then, I heard the sound of a faint giggle coming from one of the stalls. I hesitated but forced myself to investigate. The stall door slowly creaked open, and I saw a child's weathered, porcelain doll sitting on the toilet seat. Its glassy eyes seemed to bore into my soul, and its eerie smile sent chills down my spine. Before I could react, the doll levitated in the air, its head spinning 360 degrees. The giggling grew louder, and the stall walls started to close in on me. I stumbled backward, trying to escape, but the room seemed to be playing tricks on me, twisting and warping around me like a demented funhouse. In my panic, I caught a glimpse of the mirror again. The reflection staring back at me was not my own, it was a decaying, skeletal face. The spirit of the custodian had revealed itself, and its anger was palpable. The restroom had transformed into a nightmarish labyrinth, and I was lost in its cruel embrace. Every step I took, I found myself back where I started, as if the room was mocking my futile attempts to escape. As I struggled, the haunting whispers turned into full-blown demonic laughter, reverberating through the walls. My mind was on the brink of collapse, and I feared I would become just another tragic tale tied to the cursed restroom on the 13th floor. But then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the haunting stopped. The restroom reverted to its dilapidated state, and the laughter ceased. The door swung open, and I stumbled out, gasping for breath. I had survived the terror of Restroom 13, but I knew I would never be the same again. The horrors I witnessed had scarred my soul, and I knew that I would carry the memory of that place with me forever. From that day on, I warn anyone who will listen to stay far away from the 13th floor of the abandoned hotel. The restroom is a portal to a realm of nightmares, where the past and present collide in a maddening dance of terror. And if you dare to enter, the malevolent spirit of the custodian will make sure you never leave.